Hi, my name is Roy Griffin. My call sign is W4RJG, and I live in South Boston, Virginia. Today, we will be talking about EDM target station teams, what they are, what is their purpose, and how do they function within EDM. So, what are they? EDM has grouped our members to be part of target station teams, and each team has 5 HF bands in them, 80, 40, 30, 20, and 15. And within each band, there are 5 operators, and they're each assigned to their own assigned frequency. It is the same frequency for those bands across all the teams. And the overall approach is to cover all the FEMA regions within the 48 continental United States. This way, we use that to balance off the coverage to do the best we can to provide maximum number of operators for geographical areas given who we have. And some of those locations are outside the continental United States, and that would be Hawaii and Puerto Rico at this time, and of course our friends in Canada. Now this is a pretty simple map, and it shows where our coverage is, and using the colors that are there, it shows the various teams and how we spread out the coverage based on the team, based on geographical location. Now there are some crowded locations we wish we had more operators, but we're not there yet. And for those of you who are EDM target station team members, if you go into the file section and you go into the mapping folder, you'll be able to get instructions on how to get to this map and the various ways to drill down for greater information, which is pretty cool. EDM assigns each frequency within each team, and we give it the label channels, and we use that for reference points within the documentation, especially for exercises. The channel numbers are the same for each frequency across all the teams, and this provides points of contact for each HF band. It also provides points of contact within regions. Now here's a simple graphic, and it shows by the dark blue that these are the target station teams, and they're ready to go as target stations. Now how do they function within EDM? An EDM exercise will use one of 2 basic forms of interactions. Basic, we can have some variations. Format 1. One target station team will function as the target stations. Each operator will be on their own assigned frequency, and all the other operators in the other teams, they're all field stations. And in that capacity, they're not limited to their assigned frequencies. They can go and try and make contact with the target station teams across all 30 frequencies. In the basic form, the target station may transmit beacons and/or broadcasts, or they could be listening for field stations and respond to the beacons or broadcasts. And this is a simple graphic showing here is all the field station teams, and they are going after the target station team, in this case Team E. Now there's Format 2, and there are no assigned target stations at all. All stations operate as field stations. All stations reach out to each other. The exercise may have some limitations or some specifics, but all will be planning to interact with each other as they can. Without any specific flow, the next graphic has no graphics. Kind of like bumper cars without hitting each other. Why you would want to try and not hit each other in bumper cars? Anyway, so here we show the simple graphic that there is no target station team. No team is dark blue. Now I could put in lots of arrows showing the various types of interaction that could occur, but it would get very complicated because even just to show teams reaching out to other teams, that's 5 arrows from each team reaching out to the other teams per team. So just imagine the various ways that everyone, yourself let's say, is reaching out to the 30 frequencies, trying to get to the operators that are not only just in the other field station, target station teams, but with the frequencies of the 29 other frequencies on your own team. That's a lot of activity, and, well, let's just move on. During this type of exercise, every station is listening, and depending on the parameters of that exercise, there could be limitations on who's transmitting, and the transmissions could be a beacon, or it could be a broadcast with preset character strings. And therefore the listening stations set their alerts looking for those character strings. To gain more understanding, if you go to the training videos we have, the first 3 for 2023, all this is explained in detail. Now in any exercise format, they could also focus only on certain regions, or only certain bands, or at certain times, and for a band. Each exercise is to help you understand ways to setting up your local agency support with a primary goal for the call-up process design and capability. For any questions, please use Groups.io and see if you can start using the chat feature. This way, your topic that you want to know more about can stay focused just within that chat only. And we thank all of you for participating in the EDM exercises and all of these videos and training sessions. We wish you all a very good day. 73.